What's up, guys? This is the infamous Dave Velasquez podcast
Yeah.
from Short Porch International. Minus the clocks. We had to take the clocks down.
Yeah. They'll be in the other one, though, I think. They'll be in the podcast room
Yeah.
is right next door.
We're working on it.
We're still working on it. Sean is actually working on that. And you see what we got here? We got all this stuff we got to talk about tonight.
Oh, good. Let's see.
No,
And-
not yet.
Can I go through the list on
No.
what we're going to talk about?
Well, yeah, you can go.
I'm going to go through the list on what he's going to talk about while everybody jumps on here. So it looks like BB Core baseball bat reps, Short Porch reps, the Monster Barrel senior bat blackout. It looks like we're going to talk about the USSSA Bat Wars, Challenge Cup, softballs, and much, much more. Don't forget about the Hot Mama and the Autism Bats. So we got it all figured out. We're going to be talking about all these things. And
you went through all that, didn't you?
yeah, man, I'm trying.
You're getting to
No Rice Krispie treats. I do have a Mr. Pibb extra.
because we're in. This is me and Tammy's office right now. So
Yeah.
He's not allowed to bring any kind of treats in here other than Mr. Pibb. He
We
actually
got the
put that
Mr.
over there.
Pibb right here. So I'm going to keep it way over here, away from Dave, so he don't throw it away.
You know what we're going to get back to? We're going to
Man.
talk about what we talked about earlier. We're going to talk about a little bit of this stuff.
Oh, yeah,
before
that's
we
good
actually-
stuff. Good
yeah,
stuff.
We are
talked
actually
about that.
talking. We're answering a lot of questions from a lot of people that actually text a lot of things in, and I do want to go over since Jeff is here now, and I do want to go over them and talk about. Somebody was saying how can they find out what their bat speed is, because we talked about this. Not if you don't have an exit velo, because you could get there close with an exit velo tester.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have that. It costs $200, I think.
Yeah.
$200 for an exit velo. Or if you don't have a bat speed tester, it's about $125. Yeah. And it usually does club head speed, right? So you don't have none of that. How can you tell? How can you tell what your bat speed is? And it's a simple kind of thing that I talked to the gentleman today about and he actually came back with some pretty good questions. He wanted to know how can he determine what his bat speed is? Well, if you can hit it to a 300-foot park or get close to 300-foot park, it's usually in that slow range, right? But if you hit it like 10 feet over a park and you're not consistent, but you're a little bit, hitting it over that 310, 315, you got that medium bat speed. And if you hit it plus that, like I told him today, if you hit a little bit further than that, then you tend to have that higher bat speed. And if you're reaching that 380, 400 foot, you got exceptional bat speed. You're usually over 100 miles an hour on the bat speed, close to 100 miles an hour, because the exit velo does not match bat speed. It's usually 8-10 miles an hour lower. That's awesome, because we don't have the girls here to actually look at that. So
it's showing the comments.
It's just showing the comments. So what he asked too, he came back and said, okay, I understand that part, but it's because he has some guys that are on his team that have slow bat speeds that are hitting them over out of the park. And Jeff had said something about this earlier, or a lot of times when we talk, has a lot to do with leverage too. Long arms, height has a lot to do with it. You notice a lot of guys that have that, that have that height, but don't actually explode on the ball. And he brought up Brandon Murray. Brandon Murray is one of those elite players where he has that height, 6'4", 6'3", where he can explode on a ball, and he trains for that. But that's not the average person,
Speed, leverage, power. You don't get a lot of that in one person.
It's just not as simple as that. Like we talked about exit velo today, right? That was something that we went through with exit velo. How come you hit the ball down and you can get higher exit velo numbers? But if you hit that ball in the air, you get distance, because you're getting that you're cutting the ball, getting that Magnus effect, and you hit the ball 74 with a 74 today and hit like a 330-foot, 340-foot bomb at 74 miles an hour with that launch angle being up a little bit more. So exit velo, it helps us because we use it in a different manner, right?
Yeah,
that's a better way to explain it. Because there's so many variants that go like, I remember Trey Roberts did not have a fast bat speed, but he can hit them, 300 and 340, 330 feet. He can hit them, consistently hit them there. But he didn't have, if you put him on a radar, he didn't have a lot of bat speed. We have other guys that have it. I mean, why do I have my 70-year-old guys that have that structure at 150, pounds, 175 pounds? My 7-year-old guys can hit home runs on a baseball field, 330, 320 feet. It's just, it's a formula when it comes to choosing a bat. And what we do here with Short Porch is we try to match your swing. Like we put that guy today in a bat that's going to actually help him because he doesn't have, he's not a big guy, right? He doesn't have the height, but he just didn't understand why the taller guys were hitting home runs. It's a lot to do with leverage, usually a whip too. They'll have a good whip with them. So that's basically what we've been doing here for the last, actually a couple of days, because we're getting a lot of those questions here. The deal, everybody's learning.
We did more hitting the last 2 days. We hit on the field here first time with Dave being here, and we had some guys here, and we hit earlier and this afternoon looking at bat models. Really what we call splitting hairs. We were trying to really get down to fine lines about what was what with the Short Porch bats, right?
Yeah.
And it comes down to a ton of variables with different players. And again, guys who cut the ball obviously can have a way lower exit velocity and still hit home runs. I can't tell you, I've never seen so many home runs. It's 312 to carry defense where they were hitting with 75 mile an hour exit velo. Usually about 82 is your rough number when you're hitting the ball. But if you're spinning it and the spin rate's there, you can hit home runs at 75, 76 mile an hour. And they're carrying 312 against the wind, right?
Yeah.
This wasn't no, Short Porch, no pun intended. And the wind wasn't blowing out. It was just whatever ball was in the buggy, just old BP balls, 74 mile an hour. Obviously, if it was better balls, the exit velo would have been up. So, but that was great to see. It says a lot about different swings and what we were looking at and leverage and cut swings. It's really good stuff.
A lot of guys, a few guys actually commented they'd like to see, we saw this today when we had DI here, and they were actually talking about we need to see average guys in there because those are guys are elite players over here. That is the plan, guys. This is something that we're starting on. DI came by today.
They just stopped by. They just came on their own. They happened to be in here, and I'm like, hey, guys, y'all want to hit some?
Yeah.
And they're not, guys like that. I'm like, can we go live? They're like, yeah, man, turn on the camera. Why not? Let people see, what we're looking at. And we seen incredible numbers on the Monster Barrel on hit tracks today. So 107, 104 mile an hour.
Oh, yeah. They were, if y'all guys need to go back and look at that video, that was an exceptional demonstration of bat speed and those guys hitting those.
And durability.
Durability, too, because we had 44 375s.
Yep. 75 swings in a row.
Yes. And then what me and Jeff did later on, we did testing on bats whenever we're hitting off of it. Jeff was hitting off a tee, and I did some video on that, but that won't be out there because we're actually talking about different bats.
Yeah.
And,
it was just R&D.
R&D, basically what we're doing in there. But we plan, because I think we're going to have a plan of hitting here like I did in Texas, is Tuesday mornings and Thursday mornings, Tuesday and Thursday, and have a Cage show up and have him do a lot of, because he did this the other day, is have him hitting a lot of the U-trip bats out there too. But we're going to get a variety of seniors out there to kind of let you guys see the performance, because that's what my guys are doing in Texas. I think they hit on Friday. Make sure you tune into that. And they're going to share it on my page, hitting on Friday. I think Murray Williams is hitting a lot now too. He's getting out and talking about bats, because no other person I'd like to be out there talking about our bats than Murray, because he's a brainiac too.
Murray's going to be here in house like next week.
March No,
Or-
it's
or a week
it's
after
2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from
Yeah.
now. Yeah, it's actually 2 weeks from now. He'll be in town and he'll be showing up
Yeah.
and do a lot of video and hit tracks. They got something. Him and his wife got something going on in South Carolina, I think.
Yeah.
And
They're coming to Hilton Head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're gonna hang out with us and do a lot of hitting on video. He wanted to see the facility and he wanted to see hit tracks, which is right over there.
Yeah. Right.
And kind of see what's going on here because he's really invested. Murray's really invested in Short
Yeah.
Porch.
Anthony Munoz, Mr. Aim High himself, is going to be here Friday. I'm not sure Anthony's even he doesn't even live that far away. I think maybe he's been in here before. I'm not sure. Anthony, you can let us know that. But Anthony's going to be here on Friday. We'll probably have some video of Anthony swinging. Anthony is going to have a signature bat launch this year again, as he has been a great ambassador for Short Porch, and everybody loves his Aim High bat. So he will have a 2026 model coming out. So I hadn't seen him much this year, but Anthony's always fun to be around. So guys, hopefully we can get him on camera Friday, and I'm looking forward to that. Of course, we'll be talking about Rob Taylor and his signature USSSA bat coming out. And it's kind of strange with all the USSSA stuff going on, isn't it, Dave?
It's big.
Yeah,
U-Trip
yeah.
is here.
Right
I'm
now.
here. And this is what they asked me the other day. Was it what you expected? I said, no, it's not even close to what I expected because it's just so everybody's running around when it comes to things here. I'm trying to talk to other people that come in. And guys,
And a lot of people stop by.
Yeah,
so.
a lot of people stop by. They want to do hit tracks. They want to see what their exit velo is. And we have bats around here, like mine's over there. You can see that cart. That's my cart I brought. And we've got bats in there. We actually pulled them out. I'm going to show them to you guys.
Okay.
But we have stuff. We got video cameras everywhere. We're doing split screens everywhere.
Yeah.
And we just, if you guys want to come by, set up. We're going to show up like yesterday. DI said that he was coming in town today, and we were ready for him when he got here. Get some video of you guys hitting. Don't care what age you are. The ladies are invited too. Want to come down and just swing a bat. And this is like a demo day here, basically every day. If you guys want to show up, just let us know that you're going to show up. So we'll
Dan McCullum come by from Sun City, the Sun City League. Sun City League.
Yeah.
I mean, the Sun City League in Bluffton, South Carolina. Dan come by. They are a big supporter of Short Porch at the Sun City facility. And Dan stopped by and grabbed some stuff. And he's always good to talk to. So I appreciate all you guys from Sun City and the support you give Short Porch. And I know, they look for
500 senior players there?
Yeah, 500 senior players at Sun City, which
Yeah.
is the closest senior group to us here in Savannah. And, we're happy to get in and do some stuff with them. They had a Short Porch event over there, a hitting event. And I heard it went real well. Didn't make it over there as I was in the BSC playing that week, which I had a blast playing on the circuit with Sean Thompson and company. So there's just so much going on around here. And of course, we still have a company to run outside all that. So,
but
it's
this
a lot of fun.
This is what we're talking about with the social media part, because we just got out of it. Actually, we were late. The reason we were late, we had a big meeting in the other room about all this, about structure, where we're going with all of this.
Absolutely.
And guys, like they asked me, was it what you expected? No, it's better than what I expected. To be here and be hands-on. I'm talking to people during the day about, simple. Let me tell you what, and I'm gonna kind of go through this because this is a concern to me. Is somebody asked me, somebody loves our product. They're from California, a person out there loves our product. And they never had any trouble until they started hitting with these balls, and they're hitting in Southern California. So I kind of went through the whole spiel. He cracked the bat, right? I kind of went through the whole spiel about it, and I said, okay, what balls are you hitting? Well, I'm hitting spinners. And I'm like, well, that's the worst thing you can hit because he was concerned, not really wanting to exchange the bat out because he knew about it, not because he knew about our product, but he told me he was hitting spinners, guys. That is the worst ball. And you can talk to Adam Fowler.
It's bad on senior
It's
bats.
bad on senior bats because of the way the bats are made now.
Fine for U-Trip bats.
Yeah, it's fine for U-Trip. You can do that. And he goes, what kind of ball you expect? You want me to hit? I said, well, we have the practice ball, but if you just get 52 300s is what I would do with those, because the bats are just so high tech, and there's ways to break them in, and that's educating people. And I hope you guys, trade your balls in and get some better balls, because those spinners will just tear your bat to pieces. When you hit it, it won't. Some of them, like a lot of what mine lasted, well, didn't know it damaged your bat. It actually, you lose compression a lot faster in it. And there are some balls out there that everybody should not be taking BP in. And my suggestion is, and I don't have it here with me, is get you a scale and weigh your balls. Guys, this is how technical, and I did this with senior softball bat reviews. If your balls are heavy for what reason whatsoever, they were out in the sun, out in the wet or the dew, and they just, over a period of time, they got heavy. You've got to funnel those in and out, right? And then throw those heavy balls away, because just that takes that one ball, and you striking that bat with that one ball could crack it or damage it for later on. And then you're hitting in 80-degree weather the next tournament you play in. You already damaged the bat, and you get out there and crack it. Well, it was 85 degrees here. Another thing too is we see a lot is, guys, across the board, you should not be swinging today, the last 5 days, 10 days. You should not have been out taking BP. And I don't care if it's indoors at a facility, when it's 20 degrees outside for 15 days and they take the, I don't want to go there on that one. I'm just going to say that one. 20 degrees outside for 15 days. And then you take a bat inside of a dome where they claim it's 72 degrees. Guys, I've hit inside of a dome when it was snow outside. Air Force Academy had a big dome there where the football players would practice. We had a group of guys that were in the Air Force, and we would go in there and hit. It was cold in there, right? It was cold. And I don't care. You drive from point A to point B, unless that heat.
Those guys think 55 is cold and 55 is hard on bats. It's terrible on bats.
Yeah, it's horrible on bats. So
they think 55 is nice. I mean, guys in the Midwest, y'all love 55-degree weather. I'll tell you right now, I love hitting in 55-degree weather. It's fine with the U-trip bats. Just grab a U-trip bat. You want to go out there and hit in 55-degree weather, hit U-triple-SA bats. Yeah. We have them to match the senior models most of the time. So you can just grab a U-trip bat, swing away out there at 55. And, hey, man, we hit bombs with the U-triple-SA bat. Us senior guys hit bombs. I wasn't there when Sean hit the Rob Taylor Blackout X 240 U-trip coming out. Yeah. I heard he was leaning on it. Mashing it. Sean's 55 years old. 54, I'm sorry. 54 years old, mashing home runs with the Rob Taylor bat coming out Friday. What's Sean, 5'10"? 5'10"?
He's about 5'10".
About 5'10". Sean's 5'10". He's not
hitting it. And
I never heard of him going to the gym.
And hitting it quick too. I mean,
hitting one after another. Bombs with the Rob Taylor U-triple-SA bat. You can grab those in BP. And again, if you're a U-trip player, the Blackout X Rob Taylor's coming out Friday. I didn't exactly launch him in the lights, but first couple swings I hit home runs easily with the Rob Taylor 240. And we didn't have mashers out there. We were flat out killing it with the Blackout X 240 U-triple-SA bat. Really good to see. But if you want to grab them for BP, why not? Why hit your senior bat in 50-degree weather out there? You're a gamer.
The one thing that I see, and we talked about this yesterday, was what we're having is seniors are buying U-trip bats because our numbers are identical.
Yeah.
Our numbers are identical.
Yeah, you swing the Blackout X senior, you can grab the Blackout X U-trip, right?
Yes.
Autisms. Same exact numbers Dave said. Same exact
numbers. People that want the autism and the same DDT too, because that's important. You got to get the same bat. So people are calling and ordering a senior bat and the U-trip bat too, because they get it in the off season and hit it all year long. And if you're a senior, that bat will last you 5 years, 6 years. You'll wear that bat out. Just hitting in the off season if you're going to stay with that DDT model on that balanced bat that we have. That's what we're seeing right now, where people order both of them, because our weight distribution numbers on the seniors and the U-trip are the same.
Bats have a warranty too.
Yes,
we very rarely get many back, so it's not like people are breaking those. But However, you know, they have a warranty. If you want to hit in the cold and for whatever reason, yeah, grab a U-SSA bat, guys. Don't do it with the senior bats if you want to hit in the snow. How many videos we got people hitting in the snow? We really love the videos of the guys hitting in the snow. And I think it's been all U-SSA bats, but we've seen some cool ass stuff. Noah Coleman had a badass snow video. I've seen several snow videos. It's really cool, but we get them sent to us, and that's good to see. Well, I will say I won't call out who it was, but I did get a snow video, a guy hitting a senior bat. so it's happening. It's happening. And it's cool video, right? Them out there in the snow hitting
guys,
bats.
We're really in tune with social media because we want to hear what everybody's saying,
Yeah.
good and bad.
Yeah,
absolutely. You know, there was a video about my bat the other day, and I talked to Jeff a little bit about this the other day, and it was sent to me from somebody that knows me. So they said, "Have you seen this guy?" Well, I picked it up, and he was a review guy, somebody that's new, and he's hitting my bat inside in a cage in February. I don't care where you're at in the United States, you should not be hitting inside in a cage and doing a review. It just, unless you're in South Florida or you're in South America or South California. Texas is cold. Well, he took my bat and he said, I hated this bat from the beginning because when I first started swinging it, it was different. We talked about this a while ago. DDTs are different. So he should have known this, but DDTs are different. You're swinging 2 weights instead of 1. It's good, but you just got to get used to it. You know, we talked about going into one to the other, one to the other.
Very different.
It's hard to go from one to the other because you get used to swinging a DDT. It's
very high performing, though.
Very high performing.
Yeah.
Right? It's because you're swinging 2 weights instead of 1.
Yeah.
So he didn't understand that part, that you got to get into it. You got to swing it for a while. And then he started hitting, and you could tell the bat blew up within like his 10th swing, but he kept hitting and hitting. I know what he's trying to do, trying to break it in half on video. So, and then he grabs it, he goes, look, it cracked within 50 swings or whatever, and threw it. He got through it. And then he comes back and he just trashed the hell out of it. You know, and guys, if you're going to do a review on it, wait till a lot of the, what we have is we have Chef and we have Adam that are doing it in South.
Yeah, we had Florida. 10 other reviews on that bat. They all loved it. One guy called it the bat of the year. So
yeah, one called his gamer too.
Yeah,
so.
we had got one review guy called Dave's signature is gamer. Another said it was the bat of the year. So yeah, I mean
it's an opinion. Everybody has. It's fine. We're in tune with all that. We know what's going on. Guys that send me videos going, did you see what he did? And I'm like, yeah, okay, I already saw it. You know, it's okay. It's just his opinion. That's fine. And to move on. It's my game.
Probably didn't like you.
Well,
he probably didn't like
Dave. Like me, man.
He probably didn't like Dave for some reason.
We talked about that earlier too. Like I talk to a lot of people when I'm down here, and I think I've.
Did he work for another bat company?
Yeah, he probably did.
Probably.
He had an envelope on his desk. I've been accused of that. I'm just saying.
You can go to the video of me hitting yesterday. I let off with Dave's bat out there. My gamer Dave's bat with God knows how many swings. And Cage did bet me that right out the truck on the first swing I couldn't hit a home run. And I don't know, but Cage hadn't paid up yet. So Cage, I need my money, man.
Oh, he was talking about that.
I need my money.
But long story short, you should not be hitting any bat this time of year. This time of year. Because here's the deal too. We know what they do. We know what they do. We know when you can hit them. We know what balls you need to hit. And because we've done R&D on these bats for at least a year and a half, 2 years. So on all the bats that are out there right now, and when new ones are coming out, we do R&D on those too. We know what they can do. So just kind of lay off. I know you guys are chomping at the bit.
Warm weather's coming though. We're getting there. We're getting closer. It's going to be behind us.
Nice. Today it rained a little bit, but
yesterday was real nice here. We're in Savannah, so we all year we catch 70+ degree days. Most of the year, the first few weeks of January was just nasty cold. We did get some snow, which is unusual, but we did catch a good day yesterday, and man, it was beautiful out there. And how about Jen hitting? I heard Jen hit some rockets out there.
Jen hit pretty. Hold on. Why did she hit rockets? because Sean was pitching to her, and then I had to come in and pitch to her. So,
Sean and her is on the outs because she don't like Sean's pitching.
oh, she actually called for a backup, and I was there.
Now Sean says, "Hey, when they go out and hit together by themselves all the time." And I will attest, Jen is a better pitcher than Sean. I will attest to this. I promise you, not to
He never stepped out there to pitch. Never.
But when Sean got booted from pitching, he said, "I'm not pitching to you when we go hit." Don't ask me to pitch.
Yeah,
You had to hit off a tee.
She was looking at me
He's
going
like-
like this. She was looking at me going like this. And I walked in there and he got mad. He's like, okay, don't ask me again.
And I've said this on podcasts, and I can say this again because Sean's a good friend of mine. Sean, he doesn't throw underhanded at all worth crap. He can't throw slow. I've seen him catch. He can't throw it slow back to the pitcher, but he can stand at the fence and throw you out from second base hard. I don't know what it is. It wasn't it like the second Chuck Knobloch or something couldn't throw it the first all of a sudden, but could go to the outfield and throw it all the way to the catcher on a dime. That's Sean. Sean can throw it from the fence to second base on a line, accurate,
But he
and
just
can't.
throw that short
And
distance.
if you ask him to toss you a ball 4 foot away, you might not get it, guys. You just might
But
not get it.
he can hit.
Oh,
And,
Sean going to hit anything.
and he can
all
build
the time.
and he can build this.
Sean can build anything, and that dude hits. He rakes.
Yes.
Sean Thompson
He can hit.
flat out freaking rakes.
He can hit. I guarantee you that.
So yeah, that was our funny moment out there. He does. Oh shit, Jen's on here laughing her ass off. We probably done got in trouble with Sean.
Yeah. Hey, John
Jen,
walked away. I bet he walked away.
don't
He was
show-
so mad.
Tell Sean we wasn't on tonight. Just tell him. Dave and Jeff didn't do a podcast tonight. I looked, they wasn't on there. So
I don't want to talk about these guys. Somebody called in the other day and said it was 86 degrees where he was at. Where is the United States is 86 degrees right now? I laugh at this.
Yeah.
I go, 86
in Idaho.
degrees. In Idaho.
He said it was in Idaho. It never got below 76.
And guys, we're not making fun of you guys. Just
Yeah.
this, I get to see this firsthand, and then Erica will bring me the phone and said, okay, this guy wants to ask a question about a bat. And that's mainly what I'm doing here is about the X bat today. They were asking about that, you know, and just, you know, or the monster. You know, here's the deal too. Just before we get to it, I'll forget about it. But the monster is not a balanced bat.
No.
The monster is a half-ounce inload.
Yeah.
Bat that we have. I just want to make sure
It has
'cause
some booty on it.
that was
Yeah.
a question that I was asked today too.
Yeah,
And
no.
I'm going to try to bring up a lot of these questions during this podcast because we want it to be educational before at the end we start talking about the actual bats and what we can tell you about the bats. The one thing I will tell you, I have weight distribution numbers on all these bats right now. And that's one thing I do when they get shipped in. I'm about there doing weight distribution. If you guys need to know that, you can just get a hold of me. And I'll have them posted on my website later on. And that's something that I wanted to do for you guys. Those are my numbers too. I want to make sure everybody knows that. Talk about the reps here. And I kind of want to go through it every week about the reps.
Oh,
And
yeah.
y'all
I got
guys
a few I want to tag.
You
Go
guys-
ahead.
you guys are doing a hell of a job.
Mhm.
And the one thing, and I'll go over it again because I know we have new reps joining weekly. And I do want to talk about video, guys, video showcasing bats for us. Talking is, I like to get, and I know a lot of you guys are doing it, but just, you know, show the bat at the beginning, kind of like if you watch me, what I do is I talk about the bat at the beginning, weight distribution numbers, who it better fits at the end of the video, and who it's better, because if you guys are reps, you already know this stuff because we talk to you guys about it on who it better fits their swing. Need a lot of that, you know, like DI, you know, which is a signature guy for us. And he comes in and hits with us today, and he's just talking about the bat on how it performed with him. That's what we need. We need guys like that out there, girls like that out there that are repping, that knows about the product, because that's what we're doing. We're doing here is fitting. What do you got?
Oh, when we were just
You're
talking
getting
about
shot.
reps, I had a few names I wanted to drop.
Oh, now I'm done with talking
yeah,
about it. It's
yeah.
something I want you guys to do going forward on that rep
Yeah,
department.
he's turned right there. I want to drop a couple names of the top 2 reps so far this year. As everybody can remember, we do a rep contest, and we'll get more into that later in the year, as it is important to us. Leading the charge, 2 guys. I'm almost positive right now. Noah Coleman leads the reps for sales this year. Noah Coleman kicking ass. We appreciate it. Noah, followed closely by John Moore. And what's really cool about this, and we've seen a transition, is how well our USSSA side. So I know both of those guys are younger, and we've been seeing people always talk about short porch. They're that senior bat company. They make the best senior bats. You know, they're the best senior bat company. They're the best senior bat company. We hear this all the time, right? So now, as we're seeing our USSSA side just expand so quickly and do so well. And I think it shows in those two reps. Our top two reps for the first time ever isn't a senior. So hats off to Noah Coleman and John Moore for leading the charge in top sales so far this year. Of course, we still have guys like Bob Downs, and we have Miss Tara Childs doing real well, which is the top female.
Yeah.
She's top female. Tara Childs is. I ran the report, so hats off to Tara and what she's doing for short porch. So I just wanted to mention, because we look at different areas, and we were really excited to get the Utah. I can't remember her name. She had kind of a hard name. Yeah, we have a rep from Utah. And what we're trying to do is get in different areas across the country with reps. So we'll be working on that a little more and more. We don't need people on top of each other. We need to be branched out. And we've got some great people in California right now with Rachel and Bob. Bob's in Washington. So is Kiana?
Kiana Goodwin.
I hope I'm saying that right, Kiana. So it's Kiana Goodwin in Utah. I was personally excited, and I know Dave was too, because we're trying to get in areas that we're not in. And she was in Utah. So guys, if you're in Utah, reach out to Kiana, work with her, and we're just super excited. We want to get. And all over the country.
She's somebody just got going. She loves short porch.
Yeah.
She just got going in that U-Trip market, and she started to post a lot of videos. We didn't even like.
I didn't even.
She was doing it before she was a rep.
Yeah. So.
You know, and so we saw this and reached out to her, because we don't have anybody, like Leslie said yesterday when we had that big meeting. We need people like in certain throughout the United States, and if you're in a place where, you know, it's like you got your foot in the door already. If you're a place where we don't have a lot of reps, you know, you almost got your foot in the door. Although you still got to be vetted when it comes to that, because you know we're looking for a good group of people, you know, that will get out there and represent the brand basically. And plus, what adds to that is we do a lot of video, a lot of TikTok, you know, on that Instagram.
Video help them sell.
Yeah,
so it helps the reps sell.
Yeah.
So it just like we do here. Video helps our marketing. It helps them market, and they get more customers from their videos.
Yes. Yeah. But better educate. We're telling you about what we do. So the better educate you. We're going to tell you what you need to do, because you have become a rep.
Yeah.
So it's waiting for you to make more sales when it comes to that. So definitely, we look at that, and that's another thing too. You guys, there were some things said the other day, but you guys, I understand the concern, because we're on everything. We're on the social media. We know what's going on. We know what's being said about the bats. We already know that. We've already done our due diligence when it's going to. We don't just pick shit up out of the air and run with it. We've already done research on everything. You guys, and I know this because I'm here, and I know the process because it goes from that front room and it comes all the way around over to this area. So everybody talks to everybody here. We know what's going on. We know what to avoid, and we know what to go forward with. And I think that's better representation of what we're doing to help you guys, right? We're just not flying by, just throw this shit up on the wall, hopefully it'll stick. But we appreciate you guys reaching out. We do want you to reach out when you do hear something, in the last week, there's something that happened. We're not going to talk about it, but something that I'm not going to talk about it because Jeff is over here kicking me. But I just something that we're aware of, but we like that you guys give feedback on it and let us know, because this is that kind of a company where we do listen to a lot of people out there, and we do take things to heart. So just to let you guys know about all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to talk about this?
Let's see.
Do not roll bells. In-cab separation.
Yeah.
You want to start,
I know,
or you want me to start?
I mean, he was just bringing up the rolling bats, and guys, if you're getting bat roll, there's an issue with end caps when you roll your bat. Personally, we're not being the police. We're not USSSA or SSUSA. I'm not even sure. I've never personally rolled a bat. I'm not sure about the rules on it. I'm almost positive it's against the rules SSUSA. It's illegal. We see a lot of guys getting their bats rolled, and they're having problems with their bats.
Yes.
And we know there's companies out there, when you purchase the bats, they will roll them, and then they're having problems with their bats because guys think it'll help them by rolling the bats. You absolutely shouldn't roll a short porch bat. And if you do, it could damage your bat and cause you an issue, and you could be out that bat, is what I can tell you.
Yes, because that's what we're seeing. It's happening. It's damaging. I will say this, and I'll stop at that. Is I was a firm believer in the past that rolling was okay, that rolling was good, to a point. What it's doing is it's damaging the bat. Yeah. So whenever I see that now, I'm going to say I'd rather you guys not roll it, break it in regularly, and not have that end cap problem with bats out there. Yeah. So yeah, that's the only thing I can say. And I know I did go with it, but now
I'm we're not trying to be the bat police or nothing like this, but it's that. And here's the thing: hats off to the guys that called us and said, "Hey, I have my bat rolled, and now I'm having this problem." And they were nice enough. Hey, it's not y'all's fault. I'm gonna purchase a bat from you guys, and I won't get it rolled this time. So hats off to all the customers who made us aware of it, even though we knew. And there's a lot of honest customers who didn't try to hide it. They said, "Hey, I had the bat rolled, and this is what happened. And there's a problem with the bat." So there is problems with bats once you get rolled sometimes, and we just want to make y'all aware of it. We don't want y'all to be out y'all's money. If you roll the bat, it could be an issue.
100%. I'm going to talk about a couple of things that Jeff doesn't have to worry about, and one of them is a quick answer. One's a quick question, a quick answer. A lot of people ask me how, like, if you don't go to the doc, what's the leading sign to tell if you're low testosterone? And guys, it's just, Jeff's not going to understand this part, but what's the leading signs? And I kind of said this the other day. It was kind of funny. How can I tell? Somebody asked me, how can I tell if I got low testosterone without going in? And it's a disease. It's called no acetol, because seniors out there that has no acetol.
So, no acetol. No acetol.
Here's the deal. I'm joking about it, but it's true. When you have low T, you tend to lose muscle mass. The first thing that goes is your ass on these guys out there, right? So it's called senior butts, right? So you have no acetol. That's what low T does. It actually, you lose the muscle mass. When you have big muscle mass in your legs, you lose your legs. So that's the one thing. And I was joking around a little bit there, but that is true. You lose a lot of muscle mass in your body. So a lot of you seniors that have that, you can't put your pants slide off you or whatever, you start looking into getting tested for testosterone. You hear that? I thought it's not supposed to rain here.
Oh, it's raining. It's raining loud now.
It's raining hard now. Mm-hmm. I will do a separate video. I do want to talk. I know you guys are starting to play next week in that Challenge Cup. We'll talk about that next. But I know you guys want to play in that Challenge Cup next week. Guys, stay away from the energy drinks. There's other ways that you can increase energy. Other than that, and I know a lot of you guys be out there sucking energy drinks down. Not that.
Drink NOS, Red Bull, Mr. Pibb with caffeine.
Yeah, kind of stay away from the a lot of sugar and energy drinks too. So if nothing too, a lot of guys get the diet stuff, and the diet stuff has aspartame.
What would happen to the girls in this office if they didn't have energy drinks in the morning? We wouldn't be able to have them here.
Okay. That's true. That is true.
We would have to leave.
They're not playing sports on weekends either. So So
Yeah, you should. They'll dehydrate you.
it'll dehydrate
Yeah,
you. They can get in there and they can drink water, whatever.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that, as long as it has monk fruit in it.
Yeah.
Or stevia.
Yeah, you shouldn't be playing on drinking energy drinks to dehydrate you. And that's funny. We were talking about that, and I said the number one thing I seen going to the senior softball tournaments with actual ambulances pull up and carting people off is heat exhaustion. Not that's hydration issue with players, right? It's the number one thing we see at senior softball tournaments. So, hey, just drink more fluids, take care of yourself, and guys, don't press your coach about the big roster too much. You see the roster shrinking and shrinking because people don't want to sit out games. I think that's a little bit of an issue too, as teams taking 10, 11 people to big tournaments. That's not good, man.
Yeah.
Showing up in Vegas, 115 degrees out there with 10 or 11 players.
That's tough.
Because, people don't want to rotate and sit out. That ain't cool, man. That ain't cool. I think that's a little bit to do with it too. Plus, if you're not taking care of yourself and drinking energy drinks and beer and stuff, and you're playing in that heat, not really a problem right now, but we spend a month in Vegas every year. And the number one thing we see the ambulance come for is heat exhaustion or dehydration or whatever. So,
guys, another thing too, heat exhaustion can mimic a heart attack.
Yeah.
I guess you get the chest tightness and the chest pain in it. But definitely, you outfitters don't need to be running for anybody on the infield. That's another thing too, because they need you for those last games.
They do it on my team. Every time I turn around and look, I got an outfielder running because he's the fastest guy on the team is one of the outfielders. And I'm like, why? That's not cool.
Complex carbohydrates.
Yeah.
Stay away from the white stuff.
Get infielders who can run their own bases.
Spike.
Yeah.
So get infielders.
Yeah. If they can't run their own bases, then if you got more than one player who can't run around the bases, you got an issue on your team.
If you're expending APTs, glycogen, you need to get that replenished during the day. And carry some bagels. Cinnamon raisin bagels, maybe. Something that you
pre-game.
Yeah,
oats.
Oats are a good part of.
I like the Cliff Bars. I don't know how good they are. I don't know if they're good for you or not, but I like carrying the Cliff Bars, the peanut butter ones, in my bag in case I need something to get me to lunch.
Brandon Murray carries honey peanut butter with him all the time.
During the summer, I take a cooler full of fruit, but this time of year, I'll take a Gatorade and a Cliff Bar to get me through. But I know Brandon eats a ton of the fruit out my cooler usually. So we like to eat a lot of fruit out there during the summer when it's hot.
I usually brown rice and some whole grain bagels. That complex carb. Just stay away from the white stuff, white bread, mashed potatoes. I know I'm gonna kill a lot of you guys because y'all like. Even here's another thing. I'm gonna kill a lot of people out there, man. By even the steaks.
A lot of guys eat red meat when I play or
when I'm playing. It's just too heavy.
Yeah, I don't like the red meat. Yeah, it makes me feel bad. I don't like it. So.
Well, it's got stuff in it. That's
for you. Eat chicken and fish, guys.
Chicken and fish. Not fried.
Needs to swim or fly.
Not fried.
It's got to swim or fly. So if you're playing on the weekend, think about that.
Now going into that, we're talking about Challenge Cup now.
Oh man, Challenge Cup Bat Wars next week. We're going to be set up Thursday morning at Red Marucci. We put out that flyer. We'll be there. I believe it's like 9 to 11:30 or something. So you can look on our Facebook page, see the flyer. We're going to be at Red Marucci Field, Short Porch. We'll have the whole field. We'll be there hitting our senior bats that are just badass right now. We're going to have the Monster Barrel out there. We're going to have the One Hot Mama that everybody's going crazy over, the One Hot Mama 3/4 load. If you're a 40s player or you're a power guy, that One Hot Mama's just really banging right now. Everybody's real high on it.
We hit it today.
Yeah, hit it today. Incredible distance with that bat. So, of course, the balanced bats, that's always been great from Short Porch. And the Monster Barrel that's been showing up for a few months now that everybody has just been googly-eyed over, and we're getting just tons of orders for that. We can't take yet. They're going live Friday. So, guys, that'll be live Friday. We'll see if we have any left. The Monster Barrel. Okay. Never mind. Can't talk about that.
He can't
Challenge
see.
Cup. I'm getting ahead
That's
of
the
him.
one. No, he's
Getting ahead
just
of him.
that way. If I don't bring him in, he's
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah.
I'll be sitting
Anyway,
here the whole night
Challenge
going like,
Cup, Senior Challenge Cup. Dave's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be playing. Todd, Sarah, where are you at? Sarah, you on here? Sarah Cox will be at a tent. Dave and I will be running the Bat Wars. Thursday morning we'll have a tent set up, selling some bats and some gear also. So it's gonna be an absolute blast. Brandon Murray should be in the house. Alan Hancock will probably be over for that. We're gonna have all the short porch people. It's gonna be a great time.
And saying that again, we are gonna have everybody out there showcasing our bats. Not our guys, right?
No, our guys.
If you're not out there getting bat practice, you just want to take it on another field. Our guys will not be hitting in that. If anybody would be hitting, it'd be Brandon Murray if he wants to hit in it, but that's up to him. Maybe Rob Taylor, maybe.
Yeah, Rob probably won't be there. It's a senior event.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Somebody like Brandon. It would have to be Brandon who just. It would have to be somebody. It would have to be just Brandon. Short porch people would not be taking batting practice at the Bat Wars.
You guys can come out, talk to people all you want. Hang around the tent or whatever. Mm-hmm. But just be aware that no short porch teams are going to be out there hitting BP. That's for the people that actually want to know about short porch. Another thing too, we're going to run them 10, 15 swings at a time. If you want to swing another bat, just get back in line. We want it to go like clockwork. That way everybody shows up and gets a little taste of what we have. So I think us there, hands-on, I think it'll run really good. That way you guys aren't waiting in line. That's the worst thing. I don't want you guys. We don't want you guys.
If you're a short porch player, the only way you're going to get to take some cuts at Bat Wars is to buy one of the short porch bats before you hit.
Yeah.
We
like,
did that where guys want to take DP and that just not going to happen.
And we'll show up there, guys. One thing that we want to do is show up there with bats that have been broken. Yeah. That way you don't have to, because on that slower swinging, you're not picking up a bat that hasn't been broken yet. It's going to be around a good compression. We'll probably write the compression numbers on them before we take them. You can get to your seat there and you can see the compression numbers on them. If you want to talk about weight distribution, I'm there. You can ask me questions about the weight distribution on any bat we have. I know all of them. And that's one thing good about being here is I can test every bat, test the compression, test the weight distribution on them. We hit bats today, and right away we were testing. We got 2 compression testers out there. Right away we're bringing them in, marking down on paper on how many swings it had on it, what kind of exit velo we're getting on it, and then writing the compression numbers on them. So yeah, that's the way it runs here, and I want it to run fluid whenever we're there, and we're actually out there, and we a lot of information for you guys. Just show up. We're going to try to run it through there pretty fast. Home run hitting contest too. Don't they have one there during the day?
I'm not well versed on what goes on at tournaments and things like this. Sorry.
But they have I think they have a home run hitting contest. So I think you can pick 2 people.
Oh yeah. We're going to have somebody from. I hadn't talked to Brandon about that. Brandon, well, maybe Alan and Brandon will be hitting in the 40s and the 50s. For short porch, so we'll talk to those guys about that.
But be there, guys. If you're showing up, we're gonna come in on Wednesday afternoon.
Yes, we're gonna drive in on Wednesday. We'll be there bright and early Thursday morning, so should be a good time.
I'm kind of looking through bats here, so we already talked about a lot of stuff. Now I'm gonna let you go, man. Go ahead, hit it. What are we gonna talk about first? Bats.
We'll talk about last week's launch first, the autisms. So we still have some autism bats in stock. I think some of the USSSA may be sold out. We still have all the seniors. Our balance bats are always beloved because of the weighting of our balance bats. So we still have them. But to get onto that, guys, we'll talk about the USSSA Rob Taylor first, and I'm sure Rob will have video out as Rob will be hitting these over the next few days. This one, you can see we've been hitting it. This is the Blackout X Rob Taylor, guys. That's it right there. So
it's got a grip spin on it.
Yeah, this is Spin Tech right here. You can see the flat paint into the Spin Tech. That is the Rob Taylor Blackout X USSSA right there. USSSA 240. So it is really cool. Great design, another great bat by Leslie K. And we were just flat hitting the shit out of it with it. Great bat. And of course, the bat that everybody's been talking about for so long that we're almost over it because guys have been going crazy over this bat. This bat right here, the Blackout Monster, right? This bat, we had a case of them.
Yeah.
A lot of people got them to do demos and things. Everybody said it was the best 13-inch bat short porch ever made. So it is a 13-inch right there, barrel, no spin tech, blackout, hot right out the wrapper. Love it. Everybody loves it.
Half
Everybody's
ounce. You already said that half ounce.
yeah, half ounce load on both of them. One piece. So the Blackout X is USSSA is a spin tech 12-inch, half ounce, and the Monster Barrel Senior is a half ounce 13-inch. They will be available at 2 p.m. Eastern on our website Friday. And the Monster Barrel, as you know, is really sought after right now. And the Blackout X, I'm sure it'll be just a hot topic as more and more people grab it and hit it.
That's our first 12-inch. I mean, that's our first 13-inch bat, the one piece that we put out with the new technology on it. Mm-hmm. And we hit it yesterday, and then those guys hit it today. But yeah, it's hot.
I'd say.
And even the guys in San Antonio, Texas, were hitting it, and the 7-year-old guys were hitting it. They said it was amazing. They loved it. But those are those guys with that 13-inch barrel. I like the way it swings. It's got a half ounce end load, and it's got that barrel, that X composite barrel, and it's got that tri-layer. So that's what we're putting on everything right now, and it's an amazing bat, awesome bat.
Yeah, it really is, and everybody's going crazy over it. It is one everybody in short porch has hit it. Everybody that hit it out in the wild, I guess you should say, they are absolutely going crazy over it. And we're just super excited to put it in the market. And it is one badass 13-inch barrel. And I will say, to get to Rob's, the U-Trip version, Rob Taylor. And I'll tell you, when Brandon Murray officially joined short porch, I said, Brandon, you have got to help us with our signature line. You have got to help us with our signature line of bats going forward. Brandon is obviously a long haul bomber. He is ex-conference guy. So Brandon brought on Rob Taylor, and Rob Taylor is a wonderful human being, and his bat is a great bat. And Rob has been the best ambassador to go on best signature player right out the gate, promoting his bat that I've seen to date. That's name wasn't Dave or Brandon. So I will say he has done a fantastic job. We love what Rob's doing and the promotion for short porch and the hype behind his bat. Thank you, Rob, for everything. So we really appreciate it.
The one thing I noticed yesterday while we were hitting this bat is the sound. This bat sounds like nothing I've heard in a U-Trip model. It sounds like our senior blind is basically what it sounds like. And Sean would tell you that too if he's on here. Can he get back?
Sean hit some shots with Jen. Jen lets him watch.
Yeah, Jen, get Sean back on here.
She said he was listening.
Talk about the sound of this bat, and it's like a big loud. Doesn't sound like a U-Trip bat. Yeah. It's just big old crack when he hits it and the ball flies. And he was hitting balls against the wind on that long field that plays really long, and he was hitting them that far. And that's with grip spin. That's that spin.
I think I swung it 5 times, easily hit some out. Not monster shots. I don't hit tape measure shots with USSSA bats. However, I easily hit home runs with it, against the wind. And it's a great bat. The U-Trip stuff we have right now is really, really solid. And that's why we're seeing the market really, really just go after our USSSA bass right now, right? So,
What else we got?
I don't know. I'm just reading here, and somebody
Yeah,
says,
answer some questions.
yeah,
Somebody
Rob
said,
Taylor hits like an absolute beast. This guy says, Stacy says, game ready, talking about the monster barrel. Stacy hit the monster barrel. I seen her on some video, and really liked it. Guys, 13-inch barrel. We heard you all year long so far. Please bring out a blackout in the 13-inch, blackout in the 13-inch. So here it is, senior guys. Here's the 13-inch model everybody was looking for. And we're happy to launch it Friday. So what else you got, man? What we up to now?
We up to, I'm done with my stuff.
You're done with your
Yeah, that's how come I couldn't. I would forget to go back to my stuff. I got some other stuff I can talk about, but that's later. Left Field Lounge, what do we got going on there?
Left Field Lounge.
The shirts.
Yeah, Left Field Lounge, guys. We're not gonna steal Leslie's thunder. She's gonna be doing some really cool stuff.
We still got
Left Field Lounge, going there.
That's blowing up.
Yeah, there's gonna be really, really cool exclusive stuff still coming out from Left Field Lounge, and it's gaining traction every day as people join Left Field Lounge and fall in love with it. So you can go to our website. You'll get a cool exclusive piece of apparel every month by joining Left Field Lounge. It's only $30, and you can cancel anytime, but you won't want to because that thing is just hopping. I think every month Leslie just keeps outdoing herself. I don't know how she keeps putting out all this cool stuff. So, but I will say you're going to need to be able to read cursive because we had one young man, Erica's son, who I think he wasn't sure what it said because it was in cursive.
This next one coming out?
One of the ones coming out.
My kids can't do it either.
I'm like, I didn't know they didn't teach kids cursive in school anymore. So that was kind of funny.
Yeah,
but I'm sure all the players can read cursive, so we're all right.
Yeah, we're in that age bracket.
Senior market.
Yeah, the senior market, definitely. Yeah. I'm like, I didn't know. That was something I didn't know, so I learned something new today, that they didn't teach the kids cursive anymore in school. No. So that's really wild. I wonder what else they don't teach them. We know they don't teach them how to write checks because Leslie has to write all Cage's checks.
I told this story today that my daughter was screamed at me because I didn't know you can write cursive. I'm like,
she said, "Is that calligraphy?"
That was my daughter. I said, they don't teach you that, and then she went through college.
Yeah,
in high school, no, they don't. Dad, they don't teach us that in high school. Are you kidding me? So you can't read that. She goes, I can't read none of that.
Well, good. If y'all want to write something around code in the house, you can just because they'll chat GPT it. So
that's blowing up.
Yeah, chat GPT is blowing up. You see it everywhere. As you know, AI is just being more and more used across the world, I guess you should say. But guys, tune in Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to have the bats live, and Dave and I will be on talking about them during the launch. We'll be doing it right here. Yeah.
So you're going to cut the girls out from doing anything?
Oh, well, we might have the girls doing it. Somebody will be doing it.
You can't do that.
We'll have the girls do the launch. That's what Dave says. We got to have the girls do the launch.
Yes.
We're gonna. Are you gonna? Now that you're back, what about Christian's Thursday update that he hadn't been doing? He just slipping on his job.
You're gonna have to ask Tammy about that one because she's.
He's supposed to be doing a 10 a.m. Thursday update, and I think he just quit doing it. I have no idea why. So Tammy will have Christian do the Thursday update in the morning and at 10 a.m. or he will be suspended indefinitely. Is what they say. So,
and then, guys, we're pretty much done already. We're gonna try to keep these short because I think we're going a little bit too long when I was out of in Texas.
I think the girls are talking about it.
I know.
They're out there talking about it. They're whispering.
They snuck off in the other room.
We're in trouble. We done got in trouble.
I'm gonna pick another day, guys, that we're gonna do this and basically talk about a bunch of health and nutrition stuff as we get on going through the year. Guys, reps, video, talking, everybody chiming in, talking to each other. spread the word, spread the knowledge, and we'll see you guys Friday.
Yep. Talk to you guys Friday.
All right,
See ya. We out.
Oh, wait, sorry. Hey, you could have hit that freaking button right there.